Hey everybody, welcome to a pinch of salt. It's not the full serving of salt, it's not the full measure of salt, it is a pinch of salt. And we're here today to discuss what pinch actually means.
Yeah. You don't have any.
I don't have anything to pinch?
No.
Did you know that pinch is actually a qualified quantitative amount? And I don't know if it's the English dictionary or the Oxford dictionary, but pinch is considered, this is a pinch of something.
Right. Isn't it something like an eighth or something of a teaspoon, or maybe a 16th?
16th or something like that.
It's been a while since I saw a recipe that said a pinch of salt. Well, how much is that exactly? I looked it up, but it's been a while.
Yeah, all my life I didn't know it was an actual specific measurement, but sure enough it is. But that's not why we're here. Today we're just a little short snippet of a thought that, I don't know, is this a preview of Sabbath or is this just...
This is sort of a little more of an add-on to last Sabbath.
Oh, so this is the epilogue of last Sabbath.
Yes, and then we'll have a whole new idea for next week.
Well, there you
Sabbath,
go.
Yes.
We like new
I'm looking
ideas.
forward to that one. I was working on that today, too.
Oh, cool. This one is the story of the Good Samaritan, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, the Good Samaritans, you all know, traveling through the land and was set upon by evildoers and beaten and robbed and left for dead. Am I supposed to tell the story?
You certainly can. Since you're doing such a great job of it, you might as well continue.
Continue on. And along came a Pharisee and saw the man and started to pass by on the other side. And as he went by, prayed, "Lord, take care of this man that so desperately needs your love and attention while I go on to the temple and do your work."
That part wasn't in the Bible.
No, I'm thinking of the skit I wrote. Anyway, and then a publican, another religious person came by. Two religious people, Levite came by, and
I think somebody read the story.
This actual Bible, and he passed by on the other side as well. And as he passed, he said, "Let me throw you incense to burn for prayers so you can pray for yourself."
And he didn't say that either.
And on he went to the temple to do the Lord's work. And finally there came a teenager, Samaritan, yes, the Samaritan, story of the Good Samaritan. And he stopped and took pity upon the man and put him on his valiant steed, which otherwise known as a donkey, and took him to the Holiday Inn, the Herod Inn Express. The Herod Inn.
Very good, very good. I'm sure they all appreciate your humor.
And said, "Here's money for everything he needs, and if he needs more, I'll give you more money on my way back through." And Jesus turned to the people and said, "Who was good to the man?" And they said,
"The Samaritan."
They didn't say Samaritan. They said, "The one who helped him," because in that day Samaritans were not looked highly upon. People did not like the Samaritans. And so the people he was telling the story to, the lawyer I think it was, wouldn't even say the word Samaritan. When Jesus asked who was a good man, he just said, "The one who helped him." And that was the story of the Good Samaritan.
Okay, an enhanced version.
Enhanced, amplified Bible.
But anyways, okay, so we're going to use this story to illustrate the point we talked about last week. For those of you who didn't watch or need your memory updated, much like I need mine updated on occasion. So
I was winning an argument.
No.
No.
Aspen was busy winning an argument
Yes,
in the back seat of the car. And what she said was that we don't go to the library for books that we think that we need. We go to the library for the books that we don't even know that we need. And I said, hey, text that to me, because that is how our relationship with God is. We go to Him. We do go to Him for the things that we need, because we do put books on hold at the library. But once we get there, it's so much fun to pick them up and then peruse the other books that are there and take them home. And since it was Aspen, of course, she's a kid and so it's so much fun for kids to find new series and books and take
Yes.
them home and read them and have fun and such like that.
Did you ever, is
So-
there Aspen's running things, did you ever, what series or book did you find in the library that you didn't know you wanted, but you found it and discovered it?
Let's see. So there was George Washington Socks, there was Passages, there was the Chronicles, or the Mapmaker Chronicles.
Yeah.
Um,
So that's
the Boxcar
several.
Children.
The Boxcar Children, the
Um,
Mapmaker Chronicles, George Washington Socks. Is that one of those historical books?
Yeah, it's about these kids who
Yeah.
happen to go back in time through this boat,
Yeah.
and they always end up in the Revolutionary era.
There, yeah. So anyway, like books we probably went in to get, I know, Clifford the Big Red Dog, and then you found all these other things, and I know the Mapmaker Chronicles, some of you like, it was bigger than what you went in for, which is,
Yeah, she found some good Christian analogy books. Yeah.
and that's how kind of you go in and God has things bigger than what you thought of.
Yes. On top of that, I remember Aspen didn't want to learn how to read, just didn't want to learn how to read. But finally she said, the only reason I want to learn how to read is so I can read the menu when I go to the restaurant. And so, you know, once you learn how to read, you discover how much bigger it is than just reading
Yeah.
the menu at the
minute.
restaurant.
That's true. That's true.
Yes. Okay, so
Back to our point.
Brett has already shared the story of the Good Samaritan.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's been beaten and robbed and lying there next to the road, and he's near death. Now, Luke 10, verse 30 says, a man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, beat him, and went away, leaving him half dead. So a priest walked by, as Brett said, and crossed by on the other side of the road. A Levite came by, and he also passed by on the other side of the road, okay? Now, we don't know any of their names, but for the sake of illustration, I'm going to call the man who had been stripped of his clothes and robbed the naked truth. And as for the priest and the Levite, well, I'm going to go ahead and call them lie 1 and lie 2 for no other reason that maybe it's sort of like thing 1 and thing 2.
I was just thinking that. Thing one and thing two.
Dr. Seuss.
And Dr. Seuss, red fish, blue fish,
Yeah.
Samaritan fish. I like that. So the Samaritan is naked truth, and the first two guys are lie 1 and lie 2.
Lie 1 and lie 2, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, why would you call him naked
What?
truth?
Naked truth, because he is the naked truth. The naked truth revealed the hearts of those passing by, and only the truth can discern a lie.
So his situation that he was in and the opportunity that was there exposed the truth of the other.
Yeah, who they were. I mean, they look good on the outside,
Yeah.
but on the inside, where you can't see, that truth was exposed by the naked truth.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah. So, you know what? We need the naked truth, but he's not always particularly beautiful until we stop and risk our lives for it, like the Samaritan did. Because it was in a dangerous area of town, if you will. Until we give it a drink of water, bandage up its wounds, put him on our donkey, and take him to a hotel and pay for his stay, and then promise to come back and pay anything else that is needed for his care. Now that is like going to the library, not just for the books that you need, but finding the books that you didn't know that you needed.
Yeah. Do we need a donkey?
No.
We might. We've had our car for a long time. And the naked truth of that might be we need a good Samaritan with a donkey.
So far,
So
God
far, so good.
God has always provided.
Yes, this is true.
Yes.
I like that. So it's the reaction to the situation that exposed the true heart of the people. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Naked truth.
And we often don't want to get involved with the naked truth.
Yeah.
It wasn't exactly pretty.
It's more convenient not
But,
to.
yeah. But when the Good Samaritan did, wow, that's when it gets revealed how much benefit that is to us.
Yeah. I like that. We could go on, but this is a pinch of salt, so it's not the full salt, so we should end it here. But yeah, very cool. All right, so hope you're having a good week so far, and we'll be back on Sabbath with more.